Somebody sent me a message, a DM, and was asking me whether it is right for him to borrow money to do a white wedding or traditional wedding because the girl he wanted to marry, he want to do it fast so that others will not go and marry her. So he wanted me to tell him whether this will cause him financial problem or not. It will cause you financial problem. But before we move on, I would like you who is watching this video, what do you have to say? Do you advise the guy to go and borrow money in order to do white wedding mostly? Because I think he has money to do some other things that he's supposed to do on the head of a girl so that she will be his wife. Do I advise him to borrow money to do white wedding? First of all, white wedding has nothing to do with marriage. It is we, you and me, you who is watching me and me. It is all of us that is making white wedding as if it has any meaning. It has no meaning. So if you don't have money, don't go and borrow money for white wedding. You understand? The only way to recognize wedding is traditional marriage. That is the recognized one, of which there is no way you can go and do church wedding without traditional marriage. Nobody will advise you to do that. So if you don't have money to do wedding, just keep it by the side. If the girl say if you don't do white wedding, she will not marry you, leave her and look for another person to marry. She is not qualified to be your wife. She is looking for money. So this will be the highest financial abomination you will commit in your life if you eventually go and borrow money to do white wedding in order to impress the wife you want to marry or impress the family for them to be happy. Don't think of doing that at all. Go and even if you don't have money to call music, don't call music. Go and give the kinsmen their drink. Do everything you're supposed to do traditionally and carry your wife go home. Nobody will beat you. Let me tell you, the wedding you do today, nobody will talk about it again in the next 2 months. Nobody is going to talk about it again. And if you go and borrow money and you marry finish, you will start, people whom you are owing will start coming to your house, because if you don't have capacity to provide money to do wedding, how do you think that you have such people who will come and spray you money or come and spend their money on you in order for you to make money to cover up the expenses you have made during the marriage? That is what you should think very well. Don't commit this financial abomination, because you are going to be a waste. In fact, you will suffer in the marriage. The girl might even find out in the marriage that you are poor, because when you start running helter-skelter looking for a way to find money to settle those whom you have borrowed money from, if the girl is not somebody who loves you and who doesn't know what marriage is all about, she will leave you. And when she leaves you, you will still pay that debt. The only money the family will return to you is the dowry which you pay on her head. So you see how you'll be in debt for many years. See, maybe the girl will not be with you. And even if she lives with you, you will be feeding her, doing everything you're supposed to do. That money you should have been using for another investment, you will use it to be paying a debt of where you buy food for people to eat for one day, which is not any business at all. There's no way to recover the money. You'll be in debt, running helter-skelter. So don't try it. Don't borrow money to go and do any kind of marriage ceremony, any wedding at all. If you don't have money, you look for money. Work hard to get money in order to get married. And don't go and hang your hand where you cannot, your bag where you cannot bring it down when it is time to bring it down, just because you want to impress people. Don't impress anyone. Don't commit this financial abomination. It will choke your neck. Thank you for watching.